Take 5.
Is it really number 5?
I lost count, actually.
I did too. Let's not go into detail about it. Let's just say there was a lot that went on within these past 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to Random Talks, our podcast-like series. I'm Otaku Kent.
I'm Review It Dan.
And this is a special one once again. I know we just had the E3 one, and I said that was special. Well, this is another special one because it's not on Thursday. For two reasons. One, we just saw Incredibles 2.
Great movie.
His birthday. Happy late birthday.
I'm 20-something now.
Well, aren't we all 20-something in here?
But we all wish we could be a little younger because it sucks being old sometimes.
Well, do you know what's the worst part?
What?
Toys R Us is officially closing as of this week.
A moment of silence. Okay, now
And
that.
silence is over. Anyways, we're going to do a spoiler-free talk about the movie and the short, and then after that point, we will say, from that point, spoilers. You're free to stop watching it, because I know there's many of you who haven't watched it yet.
You've got one more thing about the announcement.
Yes, the other reason why today's a special day is our 1-year anniversary here on Random Blast.
With 62 subscribers as of right now.
Yes. We want to thank all of y'all for joining us for this long year trip. It doesn't even feel like it's been a year yet, honestly.
Oh, no. Oh, man, when we first started, We're Back review, wasn't it?
Yep, We're Back, a Dinosaur Story, the first Random Blast review. Hopefully we can get more out there. It's just a matter of circumstance. I'm about to head to Disney World. He's got a new position at his job.
And renovations at my house.
Yeah, but I mean, like I've said before, we're moving forward. We're still going to bring you content, whether we can, whether it's something like this, whether it's the Loot Anime unboxing for next few months, or if it's an actual review or skit. We will continue to bring you content
And entertainment. While being a little random and having a blast.
You hit me on a very sore spot on my shoulder, and I was just, you hit it, and I was like, oh. Anyways,
Sorry about that.
It's okay. So let's get on into it. First, let's talk about the short.
That short, man. Ugh. That was the weirdest short I've seen to date now.
It was interesting. At the shocking moment, it'll either make you go, what the heck? It'll either make, or it'll make you cry, or it'll make you laugh like the Joker.
And at some points, it'll make you feel all three of those feelings. I'm confused already.
Because at the shocking point, me and Dan were like,
Oh!
and everyone else in the theater was laughing like the Joker.
Well, half of them were.
Well,
I heard some people going, what the?
It was very interesting. We're not going to go into too much detail about the short because, I mean, that's just only a small part of what Pixar is known for. I love Disney Pixar.
Yeah.
I mean, to go from where they were back when we were kids to where they are now. The Incredibles as a series, I mean, we've waited 14 years for this movie.
Oh, yeah, we were kids when we saw this, when we saw the first one.
We were 11.
Yeah. Man, and I remember that one, too. I love how it's stylized, almost like Golden Age,
Comics.
Silver Age comic in a way.
Yes.
But yet still taking place in, like, almost current times.
It seemed, okay, don't quote me on this, it was either the 60s or the 70s, because they did have color TV, but I don't know when color TV was invented.
Yeah, but the technology they had was, like, way too advanced.
Yeah.
It was like a weird steampunk way, but no steam.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's just the era we think it is. But, on to the spoiler-free, did you enjoy the movie?
I enjoyed the movie.
Oh, I absolutely loved it. First off, okay, everyone already knows this. It doesn't have a time skip. It literally jumps right into where we left off with the Underminer.
I am the Underminer!
Which they made him look a lot more real and less CGI. There was one moment in the film that I'll talk about later that you could. I see the characters walking and it just looked straight up out of a computer. Like it looked so animated.
Was that the hypnotized scene?
No.
Wow, that's actually pretty sad.
Yeah.
Well,
anyways, that's spoiler territory.
Yeah, we're not going to the whole what's going on at that point though. But let's see. So the Incredible Family.
That we're not going to go. We're just giving our thoughts right now.
Thoughts?
No,
okay.
No plot yet. No plot.
Okay, that'll be later on. I like the whole premise of it. I really did. Kids going through adulthood. Even making jabs about the husband staying home and the wife working.
Yeah, which with the time frame of which the movie takes place, that's still a fairly newer concept.
Oh yeah,
because women working didn't really catch on until I want to say the 80s, maybe the 90s.
Yeah.
It was very rare for a woman to go out and work and her husband stay at home.
It really only started during World War II when most of the men went to war.
Yeah,
but even then, it was still hard.
What were they called? The Rivet Girls or something like that?
Oh, I can't remember what they were called. But
that's a history lesson for another day.
Yeah. We'll talk about that probably never because we're not a history channel.
I love history, but I mean, yeah, this is the little things that you just forget.
Yeah.
The villain. I thought personally, the villain was a bit too predictable.
Yeah.
We're not going to go into pronouns.
Yeah.
We're just going to keep saying the villain.
Immediately when I saw them,
yes,
it was like, I think that could be the villain.
Yeah,
but I'm like, no.
You freaking pulled a Wreck-It Ralph with the King Candy thing again.
Oh God, I basically did. I was in between a few characters, like maybe it's this one, but I don't know. It feels like this one right here.
Yeah, when this character showed up. At first, you didn't really think much about this character until they actually started talking. And at that point, you're like, this character seems out of place. There's something wrong with this character.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But, I mean, overall, the theme of the movie, the effects, they're Pixar.
New characters showed up.
New characters. I'm going to personally give this a... 8 out of 10.
Yeah, same here. A few flaws, but overall it doesn't really take away from any of the whole movie.
No. I guess at this point, spoilers.
Spoiler warning, spoiler warning. If you don't want to hear it, click off now.
Did you just come up that on the spot?
Yes, it did.
Welcome. You're welcome. I don't know why I'm saying you're welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome?
What can I say except
you're welcome?
Okay, that's enough. Anyways, as I just said, spoilers. As of this point forward, we will be talking about spoilers, plot points, characters in the movie. If you do not want to continue, I understand. We will give you 3 seconds. There's your 3 seconds. The villain. I believe that she would have done a lot better if they did not have her act the way she did.
Yeah. It was just like the way she carried herself. Like, she's really more confident than she really should
her brother, be. Her brother, that entrepreneur brother, was not... I mean, they tried to play him off, and maybe he's the villain. I want the superheroes to be good, so I'll be the bad guy. I didn't like that. They tried to put it that way, but it just did not work. That
was a theory on this one. It was probably he was going to be the original bad guy, but they wanted to try something a little newer, something a little more hipster.
But that's almost cliche in its way.
Honestly, I was like this, because when they talked about the mother dying from a broken heart, I was like, maybe what if the mother didn't die though? What if she survived and wanted to blame superheroes and wanted to basically get rid of them all permanently, almost like how Syndrome did, but different.
Yeah. We never did hear anything about Syndrome's parents, did we?
Not that I heard of.
Anyways. But the movie overall, we really enjoyed it. Mr. Incredible staying home while Elastigirl's out saving the day.
Her bike was awesome.
It disconnected.
Yeah, basically she stretched and boosted herself. She'd pull up and then boom.
Jump with it. Yeah, it was really interesting.
Jack Jack was probably the star of the movie, though.
Jack Jack was the star of the movie. 17 powers. I honestly want to look this up and see how many powers he actually had. Because if he's just a polymorph, then you can't say he's got 17 powers.
Polymorph is one part.
Yeah.
But
combustion is combustion part of the polymorph? I know the laser eyes. I know the laser vision's its own thing.
Demon Jack.
Nom nom cookie.
Yeah, but I can't keep giving them cookies. No, stop biting. It don't work on Daddy.
Don't bite the daddy. Everyone laughed at that because that was on the commercials. One thing I was really disappointed in. Frozone did not get a good catchy line like he did back in the original.
Oh yeah. Where's my super suit?
Yo, what?
Where is my super suit?
Why do you need to know?
I need it. I think they couldn't really top it though. I don't know. I mean, you could try to top it, but then again, it would probably just be more demeaning to the character as well.
Yeah, I mean, like you told me on the way home, you also could have seen him doing a mother F word.
Yeah.
A joke where he would say "Mother Freezer" or something.
Mother Frozer.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, like he slipped on his own ice. Mother Frozer.
Frozer. But I mean, yeah, it's possible. But I honestly think they didn't try. It felt like they might have not even tried. Because where is my super suit?
Yeah, then again, they did have the whole thing going on, like, I'll be there in 15 minutes.
My evening's in danger.
Oh,
You tell me where my suit is, woman.
We're talking about the greater good.
Greater good? I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you ever gonna get.
I think they could have had a little more when he said, I'll be there in 15 minutes. You'll be where in 15 minutes? You better be back in 15 minutes.
That was a good line, but I honestly think that's another thing. We still haven't seen his wife. His wife is Frozen's wife. His name is Honey, and we still have yet to see her. I'm very curious to see what she looks like. Are we talking more of a Family Matters Harriet Winslow, or are we talking more like cartoony kind of?
That's what they make it sound like right there. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, we kind of got, that's what I'm saying, Family Matters, Harriet Winslow. We got that kind of mother. We got that kind of woman figure, but we also got the kind of.
Okay, so Violet now. Let's see. So in the last movie, she had the date.
Poor girl.
And we basically got to see what happened after that. The date did not go well. Mostly because
the boy that she liked got mind wiped, just like the babysitter in the first.
Yeah, she told her dad, which was a dumb idea.
Well, no, the dumb idea was her taking off her mask and throwing it on the ground.
Okay, yeah, that was really dumb right there. What was it her mother said? Keep these on. They protect your secret identities.
Yes.
Dash! You see me?
Okay, that's another thing. Turn invisible. She did not turn invisible. She just runs away. I'm like, you have invisibility powers. Go vanish. Oh, that was another thing I realized. Her super suit was extremely durable.
Yeah,
I was very surprised about that.
Edna made them all basically more durable. Let's see. We've seen it before in the plane explosion when Elastigirl wrapped the kids up and the plane exploded. She only got knocked out, but no permanent damage.
Yeah.
Although it's funny. I renounce my super heritage. Not turning up. I renounce my super. Dash is pretty much the same. Nothing worse, but
he did not have much of a story this time.
Only math.
Math is math. Math is math.
Oh god, I feel so bad for Mr. Incredible. Like he actually learned the part he needed to learn, and then they changed to something new.
Fractions, decimals, and percentages.
Edna. Oh, I'm glad how they added more of Edna in the movie now.
Oh, I loved how Jack was imitating Edna after she finished babysitting. I'm not just talking about the transformation.
Oh yeah,
the walking with the lollipop.
Oh, with the
and it sounded like he said Edna mode.
Apparently, I'm theorizing this. I think his other superpower might be slight more intelligence. Because he reacts like nodding to Violet and Dash.
Yeah.
Although he still does whatever he wants.
Yeah, he's freaking Jack. I mean, he fought a freaking raccoon. That was amazing. We had the most amazing fight scene with Jack, and he was fighting
his first enemy, a raccoon. Oh no! Someone had to do an animation of this. Jack versus the coon. South Park raccoon.
But
can you imagine that?
Yeah, I would honestly like to see if they will get a third movie. I hope they do, because I'm not gonna lie, no one asked for 2 Car sequels, and yet we still got them. And people have been asking for this movie for 14 years, and we just now got it.
Yeah, I think because they had more respect towards The Incredibles.
Yeah, well, I mean, even then, I mean, you had a plot where you could go, but they decided not to. I wonder how many rewrites they probably went through.
Probably a lot. I heard that one theory was that they were going to make it to where they're older, either Dash became a villain or something like that.
I can see that maybe being a third movie where maybe Dash is in his teenage years and maybe he could be swayed to the dark side a little bit because he's tired of being second banana to Violet.
Yeah.
And Jack's probably got a lot more control over his powers. If there's, let's see, he's probably in middle school. I want to say maybe 5, maybe 6 years from that point we saw. Jack would probably be a little older. He'd be controlling his powers a little bit better. If he was a genius, I mean, he'd probably Dash would probably feel left out and go from there.
Oh yeah, have Jack work with Edna. Could you imagine that?
I can imagine that summer internship.
But okay, so let's talk about the story real quick. So where we left off, it turns out no one really thought about this. Like, wait, did supers become legalized again?
No, they didn't.
No, it was still illegal, and yet still people up high are going, we don't need supers. Dude, you had a guy with a gigantic drill tank, not even a tank, more like a tank whale, come out of the city like, we're insured. Dude, he put like 3 buildings underground. You're gonna tell me, oh yeah, insurance gonna pay for that? With what money? The bank's underground.
And the money was stolen. And the money was stolen. Yeah.
And there's no conclusion to that though. Like, he got away, and there's no conclusion. I was like, why did we have nothing? Why was there nothing at the end? No secret ending with that either.
I really wish we could have gotten. There was no secret ending in this movie, by the way. I really would have liked to seen a slight years later where we got. These Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, and Frozen start going to do something. Maybe they'll form a team or something. Do something like that. But they didn't.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say? Because I'm out of things to say.
I like how they added back how when the guy's father, when he died, it was great how it was Gage being the other dude who I guess was killed by his cape.
Mm-hmm.
They brought back the references from that and added why this dude's death was a little more important. Oh, Superman showed up. Yeah, because they were killed.
No, they didn't say that. Supers were just made illegal.
Yeah, but he tried calling Gauger Beam and he wasn't there.
Yeah, because all their stuff was taken away. They were forced to quit being supers.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Yes.
But, did we say who the villain was, or was that still a secret right now?
Let's leave that as a secret. I mean, we said she, and if we're in spoiler territory, if they've watched the movie already, they know who we're talking about.
The new heroes.
The new heroes were very interesting. Void, I liked Void, although
Yeah.
she was too timid for me. I liked her powers, but she was way too timid.
Well, then again, remember, you're a superpowered being. You're supposed to be in hiding. You're going to be probably a little antisocial.
The old geezer.
Oh God. It was not regurgitate. Oh man, I can't remember his name. But,
I think it was regurgitate. I remember there was an R involved. He had indigestion, super indigestion.
Is it a superpower, or is it just a medical problem?
You decide.
I say it's a little bit of both.
The owl was weird.
I think he was supposed to be going, I'm Screech.
The brick. She's freaking Hulk. Oh, that's another thing. Jack made a Hulk reference. Remember, he went massive.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. I love that.
Oh God. And he can actually use his powers too.
Yeah, that was really
Devil
interesting.
Jacket Fire.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else to add to this?
I got nothing.
Should we tell them how the ending ends, or like how it happens to the heroes?
Well, we're in spoiler territory. We can.
Okay. After a fierce battle with the bad guy and trying to save the city from a very...
The good guy wins, gets the girl, and the baby steals the show. Just kidding.
Basically, heroes are made legal again. I'm positive that they're going to have like rules set now.
Oh yeah, I'm certain. I
Because
mean,
even in Justice League, they still had rules set for heroes, like you don't take a life, which was a gold given rule by any hero. Try to keep damage as minimal as you can, because you know how they said Mr. Incredible, how his streak with
damage
was.
Yeah, but guys, I think that's about it. Tell us what you thought of the movie if you've seen it.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Follow us on the social medias.
Click that bell to see when we post a new video.
And, thank you all for having fun with us this past year. I'm Otaku Kent.
I'm Review Dan. Hope you all had a blast.
Don't forget to stay a little random and super. You gotta get up.